Welcome back to Lesson 2, Chapter 4 of CryptoZombies, Require. It says in Lesson 1, we made it so users can create new zombies by calling createRandomZombie and entering a name. However, if users could keep calling this function to create unlimited zombies in their army, the game wouldn't be very fun. Let's make it so that each player can only call this function once. That way a new player will call it when they first start the game in order to create the initial zombie in their army. How can we make it so this function can only be called once per player? For that we use require. Require makes it so that the function will throw an error and stop executing if some condition is not true. Function say hi to Vitalik takes a string name, it's public, it returns a string, and basically it compares if name equals Vitalik. It throws an error and exits if not true. Side note, Solidity doesn't have native string comparison, so we compare their Ketchak256 hashes to see if the strings are equal. So we have our require, Ketchak256, we throw in name, and we make sure to see it equals Ketchak256 with Vitalik thrown in there. If it's true, proceed with the function. So if this evaluates to true, then it will return hi. So if you call this function with say hi to Vitalik and throw in there Vitalik, it will return hi. If you call it with any other input, it will throw an error and not execute. Thus require is quite useful for verifying certain conditions that must be true before running a function. Put it to the test. In our zombie game, we don't want the user to be able to create unlimited zombies in their army by repeatedly calling createRandomZombie. It would make the game not very fun. So let's use require to make sure this function only gets executed one time per user when they create their first zombie. So put a require statement at the beginning of createRandomZombie. The function should check to make sure ownerZombieCount message sender is equal to 0 and throw an error otherwise. So our ownerZombieCount of that specific address which called the contract needs to equal 0. If not, then it'll throw an error otherwise. If it equals 0, we know it's that first time, and therefore they should be able to run that function. If it's anything else, it should throw an error because they've already called it once. So no, in Solidity, it doesn't matter which term you put first, both orders are equivalent. However, since our answer checker is really basic, it will only accept one answer is correct. It's expecting ownerZombieCount message sender to come first. That makes sense. We go over here. We look for createRandomZombie. So right here, they want us to put a require statement at the beginning of createRandomZombie, and it should check to make sure ownerZombieCount message sender. So basically, we just do require and then parentheses ownerZombieCount message sender, specifically the address that called this function. We make sure that it is equal to 0. End parentheses, and then semicolon. So this will basically check that ownerZombieCount is 0 when this function runs. If so, it allows the creation of the zombie. If not, it stops there and it never executes the rest. So let us check answer, make sure it's true. We did pass. The important thing to take from this is just our require statement, which will check if something is true. And if it is true, it will continue running that function. And if not, it'll stop execution. As long as you guys are getting that, we're getting this lesson. Make sure to share, like, and subscribe if you found this helpful, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.